So I have a few assimilated Latin words with groups, word groups. For example, grammatical terms: noun, verb, adjective. Everyday life: car, lion, castle, lemon, human. Religion: priest, mass, altar, monastery. Education: school, student, master. Sciences: physics, language, computer. Nature: cycle, atom, radiation, and television. Law: client, advocate, justice, war, military, army, and navy. Trade: commerce, merchant, money. And last but not least, I will tell you some Roman foundations on the Isle of Britain, the British Isles, or the British Island. London, which is Londinium. Lincoln, which is Lindum. York, which is Eboracum. Colchester, which is Camulodunum. Cambridge, University of Cambridge, which is Cantabrigia. Dover, which is Dubris, and Exeter, which is Isca. Okay, so far, let me close that window. I don't think that English is less or more important. Maybe less important that it's recognized to be important. But I don't want to tear down English speakers just because they speak English. I think that English is such a widespread language, or has become a widespread language, just because of colonialism. And but I can't judge the people of today for that. I think that I don't remember which video it was, but some of the enthusiastic language learners here on YouTube said that only 12% of the world's population speaks English as a native language, so we can't expect anybody in the world to speak English. I mean, we could, but the question is, will that expectation be fulfilled? So, I mean, what I was trying to show with this presentation of mine is that English is like a mixture of everything, and I mean, there is no language that is not a mixture of lots of other languages. Sorry. So I don't think that everybody in the world is supposed to know English just because it's a modern lingua franca, because it's not too long ago when the Prussian emperor, the Russian emperor, the British emperors, or not emperors, but rulers. Can I say rulers? Rulers. The English kings spoke French because it was en vogue. It was a kind of a language of the fine arts and literature, of science, philosophy. It's not too long ago that Russians, or the Russian Tsar and then the Russian nobility spoke Prussian or German because it was en vogue, because they were such a military power and so on. It's not too long ago that Latin was the main scientific language in Europe, all over Europe. So I think that English is some kind of shit, I can't remember the word. Overrated is, of course. So, well, I'm not supposing anybody to speak Croatian when I go to, let's say, England. In fact, I found one person. on the other side of the street of our hotel, when like we had a trip with our class at high school, and on the other side of the street there was a supermarket, and I think I didn't like the English food that was offered so much in London, so I ate like cookies for 4 days, and well, we also had some alcohol, of course. And the first time I entered that supermarket and we bought some alcohol in a group, like the 5 or 10 of us from our class, and of course they were asking for a passport or a license. Is it called? No, it's not a license. For some ID. And the girl or the woman at the cash register, I think Americans say till, right? So she was Croatian. It was so funny. I mean, in the middle of England or of London, the first encounter into a supermarket, market, a Croatian girl, a Croatian woman at the till, crazy. But I still don't expect anyone to speak my language, especially when I'm abroad. I mean, like if I'm in Croatia, that's something different. But same goes for German. And well, I think many Englishmen or Americans never left America or seldom leave America. I mean, that's reasonable because you have all the kinds of climates in your own country. You have seas, you have lakes, you have mountains. You have like everything in one country, so there is not a big need to move somewhere else just because of holidays. And I mean, like many people can't even afford it because they don't have enough money to do so. And well, Europe is also very diverse, but in some cases you don't need more than 1 hour to pass 2 borders, and you're in another you're in another country. So yeah, just checking if the camera is still capturing. Anyways, so well, I think that it is not simply a British phenomena that people expect others to know their language. And I mean, come to China and expect anyone to speak English. It's the same. Or as a Chinese come to America and expect anyone to speak Chinese. It's insane. So anyways, thanks for watching, and I'm waiting for comments and messages. See ya.